in less than a week after learning of the first case of the Omicron variant in San Francisco, new confirmed cases have emerged in Minnesota and New York, as well as several other states.
And all this as President Biden announces a new plan to fight the new COVID-19 variant with science and speed. So let's bring in now Dr. Mark Ghaly, the Secretary of California Health and Human Services. Good to have you back here on the program. So can you tell us, first of all, that one case in California, are you still at that one case, and can you give us an update about how that patient is doing?
Sure, TJ. First, let me say, TJ, on behalf of the whole clinical community, medical community, thanks for getting boosted. You sound terrific.
Thank you, Dr. Ghaly.
So let's just set that record straight. You seem great, maybe even better, right? Because of that booster. So there we go. We've had another case identified in Southern California this time, not Northern California. The patient that we discussed, the first one, continues to do well, and we're doing all the things that public health does to make sure that we track any additional transmission. And as you noted, we're already seeing cases pop up throughout the nation, so not a surprise that California may see additional cases just like other states.
And Secretary Ghaly, obviously Omicron has been in the headlines this week, but you, as well as we just heard Dr. Jen and several other health officials have warned, hey, this is a concern, but let's not panic. The bigger concern right now remains the Delta variant. Can you compare the two for us and give folks just a peek into what we're dealing with in terms of these two variants?
Well, I mean, first off, 100% right. Delta is still the main concern. It's the predominant strain. A vast majority of the cases throughout the nation, certainly here in California, are Delta. They are not Omicron. And we still have a lot to learn about Omicron. I think the information in the next 10 to 14 days about the efficacy of vaccines, whether this affects different populations differently, younger children versus older adults. So I think we have a lot to learn, and the heightened awareness is still really around Delta, encouraging people to get vaccinated and doing all the things we've been talking about for many, many months.
And Secretary Ghaly, have you changed anything? Essentially what you all have been doing out there is trying to fight Delta, fight COVID. Omicron's come along now, but have you altered any of your policy in any way so far to get ready for Omicron, other than tell people, hey, get vaccinated, get boosted?
Well, I mean, one thing we have done is really leaned in on the message that, yeah, get vaccinated, get boosted, don't wait. If you're eligible, do it now. But also, remember, we're in the holiday season, a lot of indoor gathering in public spaces, crowded malls and other stores. Bring with you a well-fitted mask and wear it. It will protect you and your family. And then don't forget about testing. California, the nation, has really come a long way with testing. We have it available in pharmacies and other retail outlets. Get tested if you've been exposed or are having any symptoms. It's the right thing to do. It will protect you and your family. So really no big changes, but leaning in on those really important messages and reminders.
Secretary Ghaly, as you mentioned, we're heading into the holidays, the winter months. People are going to be indoors. We heard President Biden lay out his plan to try and battle these potential surge in cases with Omicron and other variants still in the mix here. Are we doing enough? What more can be done?
Well, I think it's really just heightened awareness. And the truth is, I think Americans, Californians are tired and exhausted from COVID. And this is the time we got to keep our guard up. So remember that mask, get tested if you're concerned or have been exposed. And certainly the vaccines are the best way to wrap that blanket of protection around us in a very important way.
Well, we appreciate all that you do, your service to the state of California, and certainly appreciate you being on the show today. Secretary of California Health and Human Services, Dr. Mark Ghaly, it was a pleasure to have you back on.
Thanks for having me, and take care.
I think his kids, he might have added to his kids' art collection since we had him on
so
last.
Cute, I know.
I love that.
Love looking at it.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.